Hey guys, so we're going over another volume type problem, this time involving rectangular prisms, and this problem is from the January 2010 geometry regions. So it says the following: Tim has a rectangular prism with a length of 10 centimeters, a width of 2 centimeters, and an unknown height. He needs to build another rectangular prism with a length of 5 centimeters and the same height as the original prism. The volume of the two prisms will be the same. Find the width in centimeters of the new prism. Okay then, so the volume formula for a rectangular prism is pretty popular. It's length times width times height. So let's actually write that down. So the volume of a rectangular prism we know is length times width times height. Okay, so we have no diagrams given to us for this problem, so it's good to sketch out some diagrams based on the measurements they give us. So here we have one rectangular prism, let's call it prism A, and it says the length is 10 centimeters. Now, some of you guys may not be what you consider the best artist, which is okay. You just need to give like a general sketch of what you're given. So the length is 10 centimeters, so I'm just going to call this 10 cm. The width is 2 centimeters. I'm going to just draw a little line here, call this 2 cm. And the height is unknown, so I'm just going to draw some vertical line and just call it h. And then I could pretty much just fill out the rest of my rectangular prism. That's pretty much it. If you want to fill out the top, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, so this is prism A. Now, Tim is building two prisms. Tim is building another prism, which has the following. He has a length of 5 centimeters. The same height. The length is 5 centimeters, and apparently has the same height as the original prism, which is h. The volume of two prisms will be the same. Find the width. So here we have a pretty interesting problem where we kind of have two variables going on, and they're asking us to only find the width. So let's see how this is going to work out. Okay, now a very important feature of this problem is that the prisms have the same volume. So that's going to help us out in figuring what the height is. So let's take these variables, these values and variables, and plug them into the volume formula. So the volume for prism A is going to be length times width times height. So 10 was our length, so 10 times 2 is our width times h is our height. Okay, and the volume of prism B is 5, our length, times our width, w, times our height. Okay then, so here we're trying to now say, alright, I have all these variables, what can I do to help myself out? Well, first I can just kind of crunch this in and simplify it. So the volume of prism A is 10 times 2 is 20h, and the volume of prism B is just 5wh. Alright then, now I know that volume A is the same as volume B because, well, that's what they told me. The volume of the two prisms will be the same. So, since volume A equals volume B, I can just set these two equations equal to each other. Alright then, so let's do that. So I'm going to write the following. I'm going to write 20h equals 5wh. Okay, so now I have this equation to work with. Now, my main goal is to solve for w, so I can pretty much divide both sides by 5h. And then this can cancel out, this can cancel out. Now, I can do 20 divided by 5, that's fine. Now, h divided by h, this may be confusing to some of you guys because you're like, oh, well, I don't know what the value of h is, how can I just divide these out? Well, it's okay, because if we're dealing with length, any type of measurement, we know our numbers are at least going to be some positive number. It doesn't matter how small or how big. So if I divide some positive number by another positive number, I'm just going to get 1. Another same positive number, not just any positive number. I'm just going to get 1. So I can just cancel these out and I'll be good to go. So I'm left with the number 20 divided by 5, which is 4. And that's just going to equal my width. So find the width in centimeters of the new prism. The width of the new prism is 4 centimeters. And that's pretty much it. So this was a pretty good problem. It kind of tackled, again, kind of like the reverse engineering, but it used a system of equations type setup where you have to set them equal to each other. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Like and subscribe to this video, and you take care. Bye!